Hi, I'm Paris, and I have a teenager who goes through earbuds about as fast as she goes through cheeseburgers. Now, I've decided instead of taking her every time down to the corner store where she picks up another $5 pair of cheapo earbuds, which invariably break soon after and we're back to the store again, to look into getting the best earbuds for under $20. If we spend a little more money, can we actually get something that will last longer? Also something that will sound better, because the sound of some of these is really crummy. So that started my challenge to find the best earbuds for under $20.
EpicReviewGuys.
Now, even though I have earbuds lying all around the house, I did not go out and buy a bunch of different brands of earbuds to test them out, though I have read the reviews of people who have, and I've gone out on Amazon and taken a look at what they have for under $20. And for me, the sound quality is equally important with the reliability. And by reliability, I mean at this point where the wire bends at the jack that gets plugged into the phone, and at the earbud part that goes into the ear where that wire bends. That seems to be, when they're built very inexpensively, that's where it goes out. And you either lose all sound, or you get that crinkly sound, or else you'll lose sound in just one ear. That often seems to be Roxana's complaint. So for my $20 I'm putting out, I want something that's definitely not going to break easily in either of those points, and it should have the best sound you can get for that price. And after extensive research, the winner is the Panasonic ErgoFit. This goes for between $15 and $20 depending on which color you like. It comes in 5 different colors, and I'll link to this right down below the video. Now I'm going to try this out and compare it to several other earbuds that I have here, including these Roku earbuds, which when they were brand new were very good. So I'm going to do a sound comparison and try to get an idea of how long these will last before one of those wires breaks. This exact model is the RP-TCM 125. Panasonic makes a number of earbud models, so this is the only one I'll be able to vouch for from this video. In the package are instructions written in a size that only teenagers can read. Up here, where it's rather large, it does say there's microphone built into the little control piece of them, and a switch for calls. This is not a volume control, however. Volume control on this would be nice, but I think that's a more expensive feature. Also, they include other little removable earbud portions. The mediums are installed on it, and there's a smaller size as well as a larger size. The jack on the end is an L-shaped jack. I know that's important for some people. Some people want it to plug straight in, depending on your case. And then the earbuds themselves are a little bit offset, so they don't stick straight out of your ear. This part fits in your ear. This part, I think, rests against the ear here to help hold them in place so they don't get as loose. Mediums fit in my ears just fine. You notice they don't really stick out past the ear. They're resting inside on that. So test them out with some music. I'm playing Billy Joel's Allentown. There's a variety of sounds in it, the machine sounds in addition to the music and the words. It's pretty good. Let me put the volume up. It's good up to a pretty loud sound. I imagine all the way up it's going to get a little mushy because it is inexpensive, and the little magnets in there to drive the sound aren't powerful enough to really blow it in there. Let me put it way down. No, even on the very lowest volume setting, 1 up from silence, it's still pretty sharp. Sound quality is pretty good. I'm going to now try the cheapest, worst sounding, in my experience, earbuds that I have, and see how they sound in comparison. These don't have any kind of a button or extra remote control feature to them, and they do stick right out of the side of your head. Okay. Oh, it's so bad. It's like listening in a snow globe. It's like there's a snow globe around my head. The sound is so awful and mushed. Yeah. I'll put it up. Just louder mush. Okay, it's good. They're far better than the worst earbuds for sound. Let me try the set that came with my Roku. Now, if you bought a Roku 4, the remote control for that, they give you earbuds because you can plug into the remote control and then listen to the show that you're watching without disturbing the person with you. For example, if they fall asleep, you can be listening to it without bothering them, listening through the earbuds that plug into the remote. Really cool feature. I used it a lot. That's why they don't work so well anymore, and I've lost even the little rubbery sections around it. But they always had very good sound. So I should still be able to hear that if that's the case. Something's a little off. The voice is good, but the sound is tinny for the music. Maybe these really aren't designed for music. They're meant to listen to TV programs and movies. As a final sound test, I'm going to listen to binaural audio that we have on our channel back when we went to the Renaissance Fair and we're on the giant swing. It's in 360 and it's in binaural audio, which means it was recorded with a special pair of earbuds that have microphones in them, so it catches the left and right channel. Let me see how this sounds. That's a funny video. I'll put a link to it down below. Jimena and I are on the giant swing and she's carrying a book and the guy won't let her have the book while she's on the swing. He wants her to enjoy the experience and he thinks I'm just crazy for wearing earbuds that have microphones in them and holding a 360 camera. Sound is good. It's very sharp. It was a little surprising when he was closing the metal thing and clasping it. It was squeaky and really in my ear. So that tells me that these are doing a good job of faithfully reproducing the sound, the fact that that sound bothered me so much. As for the build quality and reliability, it's hard to tell by looking at them. It'll just have to be a factor of letting you know how long these lasted. Right here, where the cord meets the earbud, there's a plastic sleeve that will prevent it from bending, but it can still bend at the end of that sleeve. And here at the jack portion of it, there's a squishy section that's supposed to not let too much strain build up in the wire. They all have that though, to more or lesser extent. One thing I can tell you though is these very cheap earbuds, the wire is just sort of stiff bending. It's not soft at all, whereas this one is much more malleable, as are these other two. So I'm assuming that's a step up in quality when the wire is nice and soft. Now, as good as these Panasonic earbuds may be, I suspect before the end of the year they will either have been lost, stepped on, gone through the wash in a pair of jeans, something like that. So I've ordered another pair of earbuds. I was doing a little more research and I found for about $10 more than these, you can get these truly excellent sounding earbuds that are supposedly the best earbuds for under $50, but they only cost about $25. So I will be reviewing those with Roxana when they arrive. I'm going to give these to Roxana today to go ahead and try out and hope she doesn't lose them before the other earbuds arrive and we can do that comparison video. But keep checking back if you'd like to find out what $10 more will buy you. Just popping in with a quick update on the Panasonic ErgoFit earbuds. I forgot to give them to Roxana today to try out at school, but I took them with me to the YMCA gym. And they worked very well at blocking out all those extraneous noises. I guess the fit really is good because there's no other technology here that I know of that's blocking the sound. But I didn't hear nearly as much the sound of weights being dropped, treadmills at high speed whining, and people grunting all the time. So it really made my workout a lot more enjoyable. But if you want to keep it under $20, I can tell you these earbuds had really good sound, at least for 80s music. We'll leave it up to Roxana to try them out with something more modern like K-pop. And that video will be up soon. You can keep checking back for that, or you can click that subscribe button down below. You'll get notified when our videos go up. See you on the next review.
What does the fox buy? Nobody knows, but before he goes shopping, he watches our video.